reading for the month of October 2024, and of course any other time that you are guided to watch, as the intention of my readings are also to be timeless. Keep this in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate, so please only take what does and leave what doesn't. And if you feel like you don't resonate with this reading at all, then please do be sure to check out another placement for another reading in case I'm not able to pick up your sun sign. I do recommend watching your moon sign, your rising sign, or any other strong placement that you feel guided to watch. Okay, so thank you, Aries, for joining me today. I know I've been gone for a while, but I'm back with another reading for you guys, so I do appreciate those who have stuck around while I get my life together. But today we're going to be tapping into your energy and your energy only. This is going to be the spiritual guidance for the month of October, and of course any other time that you're guided to watch. So we're going to start by getting into some tarot. I have the Psychic Tarot here. We're going to tap into your overall energy during this time, your challenges, and the supporting energy at this time, and then some advice to deal with these energies, because it has been crazy with the eclipse season, and just all the planetary placements right now are pretty crazy. So, let's get you some advice on how to best deal with everything. And then we'll have some oracles that I'll pull. And you are my guinea pig today, so I'm just going to see what I feel guided to do. Okay, so I do appreciate your patience with that. So let's see. Let's start with the Fairy Oracle. Let's see what your energy is, what needs to come through. Protection. Okay. I don't know why this is giving me Five of Wands energy. So there could be a lot of chaos in your energetic field right now, and you lead a lot of protection. Okay, this says the fairies of protection are shielding you with the magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking upon any spiritual work. Okay, so if you are a light worker, you do readings and healings for people, your protection is the most important thing that you've got to do before you start any type of work on another individual. Okay, and if you don't practice light work and things of that nature, I do feel that you at work, you need to protect your energy, because you are very empathic, whether you realize this or not. So it's very important for you to protect yourself. There's many techniques that you can use to protect yourself energetically. So I do suggest looking those up. But again, like I was saying, this reminds me of the Five of Wands. So I do feel like you have a lot of chaos in your life right now. Like your job could be really demanding, or you're just being pulled in many different directions. And I do feel that boundaries are needed this month. Like you need a protective barrier around you so that not everyone has access to you. Don't be afraid to say no to people, because I feel like the Aries energy is like, I can get it done. Sure, like, yes, I can do that. So I feel like you have this very go-getter attitude about accomplishing tasks, that it's okay to say no to certain things, because the more you say yes, the more people are just going to keep asking and asking until you hit a breaking point, basically. So protection is coming through very strongly for you guys for this month. And then bottom of the deck is moderation. Is there something you shouldn't be eating? Try to eat mindfully and healthily. Although the fairies say that a little bit of what you fancy is fine. Okay, so I feel that a lot of you have been overindulging as a coping mechanism. This doesn't necessarily have to be food or substances. It's just whatever you resort to as a coping mechanism. This could even be something like working out, right? Because too much exercise is actually harmful for the body. Like, let's say you work out some days and you don't even allow yourself a day of rest. Your muscles don't even have the period to allow themselves to really integrate the workout you did previously. Like you go for it again and then your body's like just done. So moderation is coming through very strongly. So I don't know why I feel that for you guys, overindulgence is coming through as a coping mechanism. So whatever that is, and I feel that the reason you have this coping mechanism is because you're dealing with a lot of people, a lot of stresses that you may not be confrontational towards them, that you resort to other coping mechanisms in order to deal with this chaos. Okay, so let's see where this takes us. So let's get into the tarot next. And I do want to keep these readings short and sweet, but you guys know I say that and then they end up being 30 minutes, so we'll see what happens. But I did just want to get you guys some readings out for October. So, okay, what is Aries overall energy? We have the Nine of Cups, fulfillment of wishes. What is Aries' challenge at this time? We have the Two of Pentacles, movement, choices, decisions. The supporting energy. Power. That's very strong energy there. That's strength in the major arcana. Leo energy. So you could have like Leo rising, Leo moon. And the advice for this time. Universe. So the world, 21. Bottom of the deck is disruption, Tower. So this month is going to be a very significant month for you, Aries, and it's nothing to be afraid of. I feel like you have everything in your tool belt to withstand whatever is thrown at you at this time, but it is going to be a little bit chaotic before it gets better. With disruption, I do feel like you've already dealt with this disruption, though. Like, you've already had this Tower moment. You've already sort of come out of whatever made you feel caged in and boxed in. Okay, and if you don't feel that way, rest assured you're going to be freed from whatever makes you feel boxed in soon enough. And I do think that a lot of this has to go back to that protection. Okay, so if you have felt caged in and boxed in, it's because you're allowing other people to make you feel that way. So if you've been dealing with limiting beliefs and feeling like you can't get out of this cycle or out of this rut, it's because other people are making you feel that way. Okay, and I don't know why I'm getting this message, but going back to protection, again, it's reminding me of the Five of Wands. I'm not sure why. I just think, because there's 5 of them in that picture, but the energy that I'm getting from this from this card is that there's a lot of external forces around you affecting you negatively. So that could be like parents, coworkers, bosses, I don't know. It's going to be different for everyone, obviously. But what I'm feeling here is the message that I was going to say is you are the 5 people you hang out with. Okay, so if there's someone in your friend group that you don't really resonate with anymore, or you feel like, I don't really like this person's energy, I don't like where they're going in life, and it's not to be judging them, it's just the vibration that they're in just doesn't resonate with you anymore. It's okay to pay attention to that and feel like you want to separate yourself from them. Okay, because I'm feeling that with disruption too. It's like you've held on to certain relationships, beliefs, because you feel like you need to, but you actually don't. Okay, so that's a message for someone. But I do feel like your world has been shaken up recently, and it's because you've been out of alignment, and this disruption is getting you back into alignment. Okay, especially if you've been escaping with your overindulgences instead of focusing on the task at hand. You're being forced to focus on what it is that you've been running away from. And this disruption, this divine intervention that represents the Tower, is what's doing it for you. Okay, but the good thing is there's blessings here, especially with this 9 of Cups here. Your overall energy this month is fulfillment of wishes. So if you felt like you hit a rut or you felt like you've hit some stagnancy in your life, it's because, again, certain things were not for you. And I feel that once you start to see certain energies being removed from your life, you're actually going to be led in the direction of your wishes and your desires. And you're going to understand, oh, that's why that didn't work out. That's why I wasn't supposed to be their friend anymore. Or that's why I didn't get that job opportunity, whatever. Something that you wanted desperately, but then it didn't work out is only because there's something better for you. And you're going to see that in the month of October with the fulfillment of your wishes. I feel like you're going to feel satisfaction with whatever is coming towards you, okay? There's this treasure, this gift, and she's sniffing this flower very content. And I feel that you're going to feel very satisfied with your life this month for certain things that were removed, okay? Your challenge is the Two of Pentacles. So with movement, choices, and decisions, you are right now trying to figure out which direction to go. But the good thing about this is that you at least are looking at a new direction, because I feel that for some time you've had tunnel vision and going down a certain path, and now all these other doors of opportunity are opening, and now you're left with choices. So I feel like right now, or whenever this reading finds you, or in the month of October, however it resonates, I feel like at this moment right now, you are currently deciding which way to go. And it could be a little bit of a challenge, because I do feel like you have options, and the options look good. Like, I don't think you really have a bad option. As long as you don't stay stuck in the past to where you were before, I think you'll be good. So I do think intuition is going to play a huge part in how you make this decision. With the Two of Pentacles, this does have to do with the material world. So this could be where you want to move next job opportunity, what I do with my life moving forward. So it's very materialistic in the sense that it's not a spiritual choice, right? It's not like an internal struggle. It's more of an external struggle of your day-to-day life. Okay, so I feel like right now you're trying to decide what that wise choice is for you. And then the supporting energy, which is beautiful, is power. So you are empowered right now, and I feel that you need to take this energy and run with it, okay? Because you feel empowered right now, and I think that's also the reason why you're making these decisions in your life right now, because maybe in the past you felt disempowered, right? Especially with this disruption. The Tower moment does humble us, so there could have been a period of time where you felt disempowered, where you felt like you hit rock bottom, but the only way to go from rock bottom is up, and I feel like you're up right now. Okay, so with power, you've found your strength, you've found your courage, and you know what decision you need to make ultimately. And again, there's no wrong choice here, because I feel like the energy that you're in with power, you're going to make a wise choice regardless of what that is. Okay, so like I said, strong Leo energy, so you could have Leo in your chart somewhere. Yeah, I just feel like you've been through a lot, and you carry a lot of wisdom now because of it. And also with power, I do feel like those people that have been in your energetic field that could have not have the best influence on you, I do think they see you a little bit as holier than thou. They could be thinking that now you think you're better than them, that you're coming off selfish, but really you're just choosing you. And if they're going to point the finger at you and call you selfish, then so be it, because at the end of the day, you're making the decisions that are best for you, and that's what matters. Your happiness matters. And I feel that for a period of time, you've cared about what these people have thought about you, that you've stayed longer in relationships because you felt like you needed to cater to them. But now that you're empowered, you're catering to yourself. Okay, so your advice is universe. So what I'm feeling with here, the World card, is that this chapter of putting other people before you and not choosing yourself, that chapter is over, and you're being advised to close this cycle. Okay, again, that could be another choice you're making here, to choose yourself, right? It's like maybe you go back and forth a lot about, is this selfish if I do this for myself? If I say no to these people, is that selfish? And no, it's not. Let me clarify this universe, see what else we get here. Yeah, you're getting strength again. So double confirmation that you're in your power with whatever choices you decide to make this month. And it is going to be difficult to stand your ground and let these people know that you don't want to participate in this energy anymore, because they've gotten used to you being there for them. They have, I feel, taken advantage of this energy of you, but you're standing your ground and letting them know that enough is enough. Bottom of the deck is Sister of Pentacles. This is the Page of Pentacles. So you've been working on building yourself up for quite some time now, and now is the time to execute this energy. So again, this disruption could have caused you to start from the ground up, and I feel like with the Page of Pentacles, you've been doing that. You've been working on yourself, and now you have the capacity to stand up for yourself in a way that is authentic to you. Because I just get this energy that you've been pulled in many different directions. You're trying to please everybody, but in that process, you've been dishonoring yourself. So now you have to honor yourself and your desires and your wishes. And if that causes everyone else to crumble, then you have to let that happen. You can't save everyone. Okay, Aries, so that's what I have for you for the month of October. Let's go ahead and get your final card here with the butterfly affirmation. Beautiful. It says, I don't compare myself to others because I am not meant to be a copy of anyone else. I was born to be me, an original, one of a kind. I am happy to be me. And this is very Aries coded energy that I feel here, because Aries is very one of a kind, very unique, very independent. So you could have lost yourself in the sauce for a little bit. Like you could have lost yourself in this group of friends or whatever this group is here. I feel like you could have lost yourself and compared yourself to other people, compared yourself to where they are, maybe feeling that you need to be doing what they're doing. But now you're reminding yourself that you're original, you're born to be you and nobody else, and feeling happy with that. Bottom of the deck is, I am strong enough to face every issue in my life with courage and trust. And this gives me strength energy, power energy here. So it's coming up again. So yeah, I do feel like you could have felt non-confrontational towards others. I feel like you just really didn't want to hurt anybody. But again, you now have the courage to stand up for yourself and understand that when you're feeling guided to stand up for yourself, that's you trusting your intuition. So don't ignore those gut feelings when you get them. All right, Aries, so that is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If it did resonate for you, please don't forget to hit that like button, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already. And if you ever want to get a reading with me, you guys know all that information is in the description box below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.